Governor Greg Abbott says Texas is ready to quickly distribute a COVID-19 vaccine. Joining me now is Imelda Garcia. She is the Associate Commissioner of Laboratory and Infectious Disease Services. You really are at a pivotal point with us being on the cusp of approval for a COVID-19 vaccine. I understand that you are heading up the panel, a number of thinkers and movers and shakers really to bring this into fruition. Talk to me about that panel and talk to me about the distribution plan itself.
We have some really phenomenal members. We have some scientists, some data experts. We have many docs on the panel as well. We've had several meetings thus far, and they've all gone very well. We have a great working group together and a lot of very thoughtful considerations and conversations that are ongoing about this really important topic.
Once we have the vaccine in the state, what are the next steps?
So once we get our Texas allocation from CDC, we will provide a list to CDC of which providers across Texas should be getting the vaccine. And then CDC will direct ship that vaccine to those clinic sites directly. And most importantly, they have to have the storage capacity, the refrigeration, the freezers, or the ultra-cold frozen to be able to administer the vaccines. You know, one of the front runners is the Pfizer vaccine that does require ultra-cold frozen, so -80 degrees Celsius. It can maintain temperature for 5 days in a refrigerator.
And then what can you tell us about the administration process?
With the fact that most of the vaccines require a 2-dose series, it's going to be really important for providers to provide information to the individual about what brand of vaccine that they got and the date of the administration of the vaccine. And then we're going to have those providers follow back up with them at the appropriate time frames. And so that's going to be definitely something different than what we did during H1N1, is that they're going to have to come back for their second dose.
Talk a bit about the challenges that you are working to get ahead of and how you're getting ahead of those challenges.
So Texas is big. Making sure that populations know that it's going to be available, that if they choose to, so it's a completely voluntary vaccination effort, that they can know where to find it, so that the education component is well out there for the public to know and where to get it and how to get it.
It has been attached to the federal government under Operation Warp Speed. People have varying opinions about that. And so any special effort you're taking to distinguish this process now and to help alleviate any vaccine hesitancy or concern about it?
While we did things faster at the federal level, they still had to go through all the steps and they still had to demonstrate efficacy and safety. And so those are all really important processes. We don't know yet how the FDA will finally, approve any of those vaccines. But we want people to feel confident that they'll be able to get it. We do have safety reporting mechanisms in place to help early identify any concerns. But again, it's a voluntary vaccine. And so if you don't want to be vaccinated, you don't have to be.
Any final thoughts for Texans who are watching all of this unfold, trying to take in all of this information and just do the best that they can for their family?
Wear a mask and stay home when you can. I think we are really trying hard to keep our community safe. Every individual, the choices we make every day really make a difference. And as a community, we can get through it together. Be mindful of that as we are with our neighbors and with our friends. Help protect each other and stay true to that.